Hey everybody! Welcome back to another episode of the ABS show. You're watching MinaTV. Please go ahead and subscribe. You know the drill already. Go ahead, subscribe. And also when you're done, go on Instagram and add us on the ABS show. It's one word, the ABS show, just like the way you see it on the screen. Today we are going to go in because the blogs are on fire.
I love your shirt, Charlie.
African.
Thank you.
I'm looking this by what happened. You guys,
This is ABS show. African blogs. We representing. Okay, I don't know about y'all.
Africa.
I don't know about y'all, but Yazzie and myself, you know, we got the connect.
I love your shirt. Even though when I saw his shirt, I asked him, I said, are those pizza slices on your shirt?
No, she really tried it. But she really tried it.
It looked like mocha foam, but go
I look good. I don't know about y'all. All right, so we're going to go in and Odera, start off with the topic. What's going on?
My country. Once again, on the spectrum embarrassing us. So, our Minister of Agriculture came back, and I'm going to read his exact...
Tell us the story first, and then...
Okay, so the story is his quotes leads to the story, right? Mm-hmm. He made a statement about Thailand complaining that they're losing jobs because you know they've banned the import of rice. They say we're not importing rice anymore. They say Thailand is even angry at us because they're losing jobs about it. And the Thailand ambassador to Nigeria sent a letter to one of the Nigerian newspapers, Premium Times, saying that the minister may have lied. So I'm going to read his exact quotes. He said that he just came back from, like 2 weeks ago, the ambassador of Thailand came to my office and said to me that we've really dealt with them. That's Nigerian terminology. But I asked what did we do wrong? And he said that employment in Thailand was one of the lowest in the world, 1.2%. And it has gone up to 4% because 7 giant rice mills have shut down because Nigeria's imports has fallen by 95% on rice alone. This was a lie he came back to tell. And like this government is just like very happy with lying straight in the faces of millions of Nigerians. And you know, the guy, he had to defend his country. The minister of Thailand had to defend his, the ambassador of Thailand had to defend his country and sent a letter saying that actually Thailand's rice export to the world in 2017 reached 11.48 million tons, equalizing to 5.1 billion, a 15.54% increase compared to previous years, which is one of the highest figures in the history of Thailand's rice exportation.
So can I say something? Is it just fair to say that Nigerian politicians are being trained by Donald Trump?
Yes.
And they are being trained to just lie and just say whatever they have to say to make their failing, horrible government.
Are you calling Donald Trump a liar?
So basically, Thailand is accusing Nigeria of the collapse of...
No, that's what the Greek minister claimed.
Okay.
That Thailand was accusing.
So what is the truth? I want to hear
the truth. Is that they've had an increase. There's no such thing. They're not losing any jobs. That's a lie.
So Nigerians were trying to say that because they are not importing rice from Thailand anymore, that Thailand's rice business has fallen and their unemployment has fallen.
Oh, please.
And Thailand is trying to show them that, look, we don't need you. Listen, boo-boo. You stay right over there. We got all these other countries like Ghana and America.
Isn't it a shame that in the 21st century, an African country that has natural resources, even Allium cepa, which is the botanical name for rice, can be produced in Nigeria for Nigerians under the ground because we have a lot of green land, and still we import everything, even up to toothpick, just to make money. And now they're trying to blame the issue of Thailand's failure, which is not true. Thailand is not experiencing any failure, right?
Not at all.
So they're trying to say because we stopped importation of rice from Thailand, Thailand's economy is going down.
But let me not even flip it for you. So I was this was like a major topic on Twitter. So I was going through what a lot of people did the research into it. If you research, Cameroon, which is a neighboring country to Nigeria, has seen increased imports of rice. And so where do you think that rice is going? Where do you think that rice is going to?
It's going to Nigeria.
Exactly. It's being smuggled into Nigeria, but they're just lying and
country.
saying that Nigeria is not directly importing it. So this is just another one of the, run-of-the-mill lies and embarrassment that Nigeria will call upon us. The man had to write a letter to the Nigerian paper to say it's not true. He had to defend his country. And I mean, a historical figure, like, you're lying. So my point is why the Greek minister will come to Nigeria and just say that.
So from what I'm gathering right now, Thailand don't need Nigeria. No. Ghana don't need Nigeria to fix
shut up
nothing.
there.
No, what do you mean shut up? You shut up. What do you mean shut up?
Nobody needs
This is a talk
Nigeria.
show. How are you going to tell me to shut up? This is a talk show.
How can you
and I'm going to repeat myself again. From what I'm gathering.
Shut up.
No. Don't shut me up.
Okay, shut down. Sorry.
Thailand.
Shut down.
Don't need Nigeria,
them,
and Ghana don't need Nigeria as well. But I just want to ask you guys though, because educate me, right? I don't know much about your country. What are you guys known for importing? Because we Ghanaians, we are known for cocoa, timber.
Importing or exporting?
Exporting cocoa, timber,
and baby, we got some of the best oil in the land. Listen, but guess what though? Guess what?
That oil you have fix the situation in Nigeria.
Our oil is something called like gold, or like it's such premium quality.
Yeah.
So everybody's
what I was gonna say, guess what?
Nigeria is
you don't see none of the money. You don't see none of the money.
Listen.
Your government stole 20 billion of that money.
But listen, you guys are gonna put some respect on Nigeria's name.
Put some respect on our name.
Because we didn't get to the level of Big Brother of Africa from nowhere. Just because we have some useless, corrupt leaders.
Doesn't mean that we're not the giants of Africa.
Thank you. Don't take away from our
Nigeria is a giant.
Don't take away from our innovation. Don't take away from the fact that we are
Nigeria had the highest GDP.
We're a wealthy nation being controlled by useless people. It's just
that doesn't mean we don't have resources.
Exactly. It's just
about
that mean that we're not rich.
Finish and then you can go. You're talking over her. I can't hear what she's saying.
I'm a backup singer. You're a hype man. Talk. You know how the best.
Put some respect on Nigeria's name.
Respect.
We have some of the best crude oil in the world, and everybody knows that. Okay, we were one of the leading African nations in OPEC. Okay.
No, I'm your backup.
She don't need any backup.
It sounds like I'm a stammerer.
No.
Like a broken record.
I don't understand what's going on. So just be very wealthy. We have some of the most viable land for farming. We have many resources. Almost everything can be found
in Nigeria.
Throughout the 36
then why do you guys come to Ghana to go to school? I'm just curious.
Are you attacking your educational system?
I'm just saying, they're so great, but they come to school in Ghana.
Hey, the matter said don't pay water. Listen. Don't say, why do you guys come to Ghana to go to school? The best doctors in the world, the best African doctors in the world are Nigerians.
Wait, where did you get that? Where did you get that information from?
Don't embarrass me.
Where did you get that information from?
Don't embarrass us more. You have spreading the matter.
How many Nigerians go to Ghana to go to school? What are you talking about? No, that's not a lot. That's a very small fraction.
Because they are scared that Boko Haram is going to kidnap their kids. Yes, Boko Haram.
And that's
because your country is not safe.
Because one of the best schools in Nigeria is actually in the north, and that's my school, the American University of Nigeria. It's actually in the north, and it is in a very dangerous, region.
And you went there?
Yes, it's one of the best schools. Okay, and many people, of course, are afraid of that region, which is why they go to Ghana. Don't say it. It's okay. Don't embarrass me more. It's a fact.
You better listen to her.
Your president is already embarrassing you enough.
It's not the same Nigeria I went to university. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you saying it's the best.
You say a lot of Nigerians are going to Ghana to go to school. How many?
Your country is so great, but you come to you come to Ghana to go to school. You buy a lot of houses in Ghana.
But
you hide a lot of your money in Ghana.
You know what? But guess what? We can afford it, right? We got the money. We got the money.
Okay, so this is what it is, because this is a platform that the one of the mission is to unite us, right?
Yeah.
We are not saying don't come to the country. I'm here saying that if you're sitting there saying we are this and we are that, we have money, we have this, we have that, but you can't show it. You are running to other countries. You are running to other countries for education. You are running for other countries for common toothpick, like you said. Then what is the Nigeria that you are holding up to this standard? Where is it?
We have a blessed land. We have all the natural resources.
And we don't.
But the issues is that the leaders that we have, they are not helping to diversify the economy.
It would not be better for Nigerian leaders. Shey you will see
that's
the
the problem.
Shey
you see.
Even when Trump says shithole country, I can't lie. Nigeria is actually a shithole country.
Trump didn't say Nigeria, he said Africa.
But she's saying Nigeria.
Nigeria is a shithole country, and the only thing that's saving us is because we have amazing people. Okay.
Yeah, so the people are amazing.
It's the people that are saving our face. But Nigerian politicians like this man that that lied is the one that's destroying our image, and the other one that lied too.
All right, so we're going to move on to another
Minister of
amazing...
Information, Lie Mohammed. You're already telling lies. How can somebody's name be Lie?
Let's move on to another amazing person.
Yes, we're
Who's
going to
that?
talk about Michael Dapaah, Ghana's own Michael Dapaah. He's actually British, but he's Ghanaian. And on March 6th, he released a new video that was shot and filmed in Ghana because March 6th was Ghana's Independence Day.
Whoop, whoop.
And the song was actually Ed Sheeran's song. It was actually an Ed Sheeran and Fuse song called Nyame Boame.
Boame.
And he released it. But what makes it so interesting is that last year at this time, none of us, well, I already followed Michael Dapaah on Instagram, but most of us didn't even know who he was last year at this time. So for 2017, he's the biggest selling debut artist all over the world from his song, You Do It Very Well. Exactly. So this is like a really, really big deal. It was trending everywhere. Actually, when he posted this particular picture, within 1 hour, it had over 4,000 screenshots. Yeah, like he posted, it had like over 4,000 screenshots. It was amazing. And the song is trending already at like 400,000 views. And I just felt like it was so nice that he did that because he didn't have to. Like, he's a big, huge global international artist. He's not a Ghanaian. He's not like a Afrobeat artist. He's a big artist worldwide. So for him to like go to Ghana, shoot this video, he actually involved the market people, he involved the school. I just thought that it was really, really, really dope to do that. I'm all about Africans winning, so I'm down for this.
Listen, I just want you to wipe your lips because that was a lot of ass kissing for me.
Whatever,
that was a lot of ass kissing. Michael Dapaah, I know you're watching. Skirripa was great.
Congratulations.
It was awesome for you. I think it was awesome. But for me, I didn't really like this. I didn't like it at all. I listened to the song.
Yeah. No, but I like it too. It's very catchy.
It's very catchy. But I think what his brand is for me is like, I'm sorry to use this word, but it's stupidity.
It's comedy.
It's comedy.
But you see, hold on. You know what you don't get about this? Because you don't get this video. You know why you don't get this video? Michael has a show called Swil, S-W-I-L, that he puts on YouTube. And that show has different characters. But he actually plays every single character.
Comedy.
So this song is not a Big Shaq song. It's not a Michael Dapaah song. It's Dr. Ofori, who is a character, is Michael's dad on the show. So once you get that, then you'll get the song.
You know what? I don't have time to get that. I don't have time. I'm too busy. I cannot be researching on a comment song. All I'm saying is,
hater alert. Somebody woke up this morning drinking haterade.
Just because I'm not kissing his ass doesn't mean I'm a hater. What I'm saying is, Skitty-the-Pat was great. Pat was good. Bad. This is not good. Go back.
It still has over 400,000 views on YouTube in only 3 days. That is amazing. Some of the best supposed artists, some of the Grammy-nominated artists don't get this much views on the song in such a short time.
As big as Skitty-Pat was, the VGME just came out. Nominations. One Corner was nominated. Where's his nomination?
But to the point, he's not an Afrobeat artist. It's not even an African song. It's not an African song.
You don't have to be an Afrobeat artist.
I'm pretty sure he didn't even submit it.
No, but if you didn't submit it.
I'm sure he didn't submit it. You're talking about the dude that gets invited to the
I love this.
This dude. No, Charlie, I just want to ask you, what do you rate as good? The thing is getting views, is getting hits, is getting screenshots. So, like, how do you rate things? Like,
Listen,
what are you using to rate? Is it not the appeal? The appeal on the people, the audience,
you rate it by the numbers.
The appeal on the people, right?
I agree with you. But sometimes when you do stuff like that, it's either two things. It's either they are laughing with you or they are laughing at you.
But hey, he's making his money.
Let me just say, if you're not going to give the credit where the credit is due, this guy was used to for the introduction performance for the Brits Awards, which is a huge award show. He was used for the Global Spin Awards. He was used for BET Awards. All kinds of awards. So who cares about the VGMA? Ghana is only 20 million people. This guy is hosting events and doing shows in countries that have hundreds and millions and billions of. We will see.
But the point Yazzie is trying to make, which was one of the issues that made us to argue last year, is when your person is doing something great from your country, always support the person as long as it's making your country proud. That's why Nigerian artists that are more global than Ghanaian and Cameroon and other countries, because you have to hype your own person. This guy is doing well.
Like I'm over here bashing him. I'm not bashing him.
No, you're not bashing at him, but you're throwing shades. You're throwing shades at your own brother.
You're saying I'm ass
Hype your
kissing and all
brother.
these
No,
things.
the
Like,
thing
why
is,
would I ask him?
Let's just be real. I'm not saying I gave him his credit. I said he did great. The script was great. There is a but. But I'm saying, how long will this last?
He will change it up.
You know one thing.
Do you know what? Do you know what? He has content.
Yes.
Trust me, I knew him before the thing goes on YouTube, and he was already doing well with views. So he has content. He has comedy content. He knows how to go on skits. He knows how to do skits and every other thing. So I think it's going to be.
I see this guy doing music for fun, and I see him blowing up as a huge comedian. That's what I see. He's young. This dude is like 23 years old. I think he has a bright future. I think he definitely knows how to go viral. And he didn't even have to do this. This went viral. And he didn't even have to do it because he's not a Ghanaian artist. You get what I mean? He's not like Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Shatawale. Yeah. He's an international artist. So he didn't have to go back. And he flew to Ghana just to shoot this a day before our Independence Day. So for him to show his country that much love and that much, he didn't have to do. He doesn't need this.
Okay, I just want to look for trouble. People say Ghana is only 20 million.
Yeah.
Okay,
so all this noise, you have been bullying us over
Lagos State.
With only 20 million.
How can we bully you? You guys have over 200 million.
200 million people.
Almost. Let me tell you something. Your last census said 220.
That means
so wait, for Ghana is extra.
I'm lying. No. You know what? I'm lying. Your last census.
I don't like that you just brought the population up. So what? It's not about quantity.
Wow.
It's about quality.
Hey, tell him, Charlie.
Wait, so
your
you guys
last
are just 20
said
million.
180 million. That means that when you go and count the Northern, all the Bushies and all the other people that are taking and stealing money and swallowing snakes and all kinds of monkeys.
It's okay. Now,
by the time you add that, it's going to be 230 million people. I beg.
That we are 20. So what?
Quality
now. We're not breeding animals of goats in the country. Please, we're gonna move on though, because I'm getting heated up. Don't even try Ghana next time. All right, so
they are breeding snakes that steal money.
Fine. So in your mind now, you think you have won. We are just 20 million.
I don't think I've won.
Do you know why you guys are 20 million? Because of the next topic. Because Konji won't kill them for Ghana. You guys have problem with.
I don't know what that
is. The
next
next topic is a Ghana man, 38-year-old Ghana man that was arrested for trying to commit suicide because his wife deprived him of conjugal sex.
Okay.
Imagine you marry a woman with your money, pay dowry, everything. Then for 3 months, the woman will agree you do patata.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of divorce?
So what is your problem with this story right now?
My issue with this story is that your man no get them. If he was doing it well like a Nigerian man, the woman would not deprive him sex for 3 months. Okay, you have a wife.
Maybe he was cheating. Maybe he was cheating. She didn't want to catch an STD.
If he was cheating,
maybe she married him for money. Maybe
he would not be trying to commit suicide for your wife for rejecting him for only 3 months, because definitely he will be getting it from somewhere else. So for the man to want to kill himself,
let's get the story straight.
The only problem I have with this story is that they arrested him. That's the only problem I have with the story, is that they arrested him. Because clearly this is a sick man.
Hold on, a 38-year-old man was arrested for attempting suicide after wife denies him of sex for 3 months. Okay.
And your country said, guess the most annoying part.
But didn't T-Bills try to jump off a bridge?
Yeah, she went there.
She went there.
But it's not because of sex.
Isn't it because his wife was sleeping? Because allegedly his wife was sleeping with, what's the guy's name?
I can't. It wasn't because of sex.
I'm about to throw in the towel. Ghana wins. Leave me alone.
I'm on this guy. Can you change the... Wait, are you hungry? Have you eaten something?
No, I'm not eating. Are you not tired of this?
Get us a member.
What are you talking about? I don't understand. Wait, are you mixed? Are you Nigerian Ghanaian?
Full Nigerian.
No.
But she just speaks facts and the truth.
Ghana.
Hey, you're welcome. Come, my sister. You're smart. You're smart, so you can come.
Let's get
back to the story. The funny part is that, apart from the fact that he tried to commit suicide because his wife denied him of sex for 3 months, he was arrested, and then your police department said he's going to be punished and persecuted for attempting to take his own life. His own life, oh.
You know,
my own life.
It's very sad how we. It's very taking this seriously. It's very sad how we overlook mental health issues.
Yes, that's what
in Africa, right? This man. That's not enough reason for you to attempt suicide.
Yep.
Like you
No,
said,
it's not.
like you said, there is divorce. Like, and then, hello, are you sure you're an African man? You're not knocking up girls all over the street.
You know, get
like,
you're Ghana man.
Listen, one day, Madam says no. That university girl is already collected. In fact, she has already collected it. Do you understand?
Yes.
So this is a mental health issue. Do you understand?
Either that or a call for attention.
Or call for help. Like, I mean, if somebody attempting suicide, it's a big. And in Africa, I don't think we're into the suicide thing much.
Yeah,
you know,
but
like,
should he be punished for that or taken to the mental health?
That's what I'm saying. We don't pay attention to mental
it.
health issues, and them arresting him is not helping matters. That's not the way to deal with this. It's obvious that the Ghana Police Department does not know how to handle this issue. That's why they think punishing him is the way to go.
Because they think that punishing him, other people will see it and they'll be like, I'm not going to try suicide. I don't want to go to jail.
But,
you know what I mean?
They missed the fact that he attempted it. Somebody is going to actually go through with it. Are you going to arrest a dead man?
It's a mental issue.
It's a mental issue, and we need to address this better.
The man's name is Joseph Aqua, the man that was trying to commit suicide. For me, listen, sex can make you go crazy. Like,
Tell me about it.
I mean, when it's good, now when you're not getting it.
Especially if like the woman,
it's so good.
Especially like if she's been killing him with great nunu positions, and now all of a sudden you don't want to give it to me. That can make somebody go crazy, and it goes back to the mental health. It can strike some chords in the mental brains, and like, listen, if I don't get this, I'll die. I'm gonna die today. So you know,
but sex is a stress reliever. You know, it's known that like when you're having sex, it can be a stress reliever.
But could it be that the lady refused to give it to him anymore because he wasn't doing it well? Let's just be real. It's possible. Maybe being a Ghanaian man, maybe he's not having enough nutrients or energy, or maybe he has a small condo. So it's possible.
So 2 days ago, you spoke about Caribbean men. Today, you are speaking about Ghanaian men.
I beg you. My people, please buy my music. I'm losing fast.
So
going back what you said, that why did they arrest him? But it is, I think it's against the law in Ghana to try to commit suicide. Yeah, because like people are really need attention, and over here you want to kill yourself. That time that we are about to save you, we could have been saving somebody else's life.
If it was Nigeria, should I tell you what will happen?
What will happen?
If this man says he wants to commit suicide, like you go up the mountain and you want to die, they will put bottle, they will break bottle and put it on the floor. Okay, jump.
Wickedness to the highest level.
Okay,
wickedness.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That mental health is not addressed. Why should it be a law? Do you understand? That shouldn't be the way you word it in the law, but it should be like this person should be institutionalized.
Disability, mental health, disability. We don't address these things. We don't help people. Like we just leave them to roam the streets. Like
I just want to know a solution to this. So, if your wife or your husband is not giving you for 6 months, 3 months, what should you do?
Not to kill him now.
I'm
joking.
No, let's be serious.
No. This is my problem with marriage. Like, I don't understand what you people are doing in marriage. How are you married to somebody you cannot speak to? But do you know, like, why is this not a conversation? From like headache, fine, headache maybe 2 days.
Yeah.
Period, maybe another 5 days. That's like, let's just give it 2 weeks. Auntie, come give me this stuff. Why are you not giving it to me?
But I think
like,
we need more details.
Wake up, exactly. Wake up and talk to me. What's the problem? Is that place smelling? What's going on, Auntie? Give me this. Like that. It's a conversation.
I don't think that's sexy. First of all, to schedule it, to be like,
not schedule it.
I was like on the 13th of every month.
No, I'm not saying schedule. No. I'm not saying schedule it. I'm just saying like if there are excuses for like to give 2 weeks. Like you've been saying you have headache, you had malaria, your period came, and then it's been 2 weeks since you guys did it, and then she's still saying no. You know she doesn't have a headache anymore. You know the period is gone, and she's still saying no. It's like, Auntie, wake up! Like we need to talk because little dude here is very angry. But like, do you understand?
That's what I'm saying. Communication. But we need more details on the story because we don't know what the story is. We don't know why she was not given it.
Her name was
why?
withheld.
What's the reason?
But that's what it goes back to what she's saying. There shouldn't be any reason. No, when you're married married to somebody,
obligation.
When you're married,
if
hold
I
on.
see my husband having sex with a prostitute, I'm supposed to still go sleep with him.
What I'm saying is, when you're married to somebody, communication is key. Talk to your husband, talk to your wife. If there's your vagina hurts, today's not the day because you killed me 3 weeks ago and I'm still in pain. You talk to your partner.
Womb shifters. Maybe he has shifted the womb to another side.
Especially for him, like for this to be the headline of this story, that means that's the reason he gave. He's crying. God, why did you try to kill yourself? My wife did not sleep with me for 3 months. Like, do you understand? Obviously, that's the issue he gave. There may be other issues.
She's actually the one who reported to the police because he was threatening to kill himself. So the lady went to report to the police. Yeah. That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So the whole thing is confusing. How do I go report to my husband?
So maybe he wasn't really serious about it.
No, he was serious about it, and that's why they called the cops. But the solution is, I think it goes back to what you're saying.
Let's talk about
communication is key.
We're not even
Let's
supposed
talk
to
about
The solution is me and my husband will not have these problems. Or God, sex is a big part of this marriage. When we get married, listen, if you can't do, you don't bring you over there.
What are you saying? Sister saying,
you know what I'm saying? You guys hear me? We will not be having this type of problem in my marriage. No way.
That's why you carry it to church as prayer point. God
that's
forbid.
why I'm not saying go out and sleep with everybody, but I'm all for sex before marriage because you know how that nunu works before you get married.
All right, so let's move on to a more ridiculous story. A Tanzanian prophet Olivia, has been caught on camera performing fake deliverance and fake miracles.
That one
I'm surprised Charlie will talk about it.
No, it was really interesting because there's a video. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go and watch the video of her doing what she does. And then when we come back, we're going to talk about it. All right, so let's watch the video.
Amani, mpe amani msichana. Achia moyo wake. Msimamishe. Tumuondoe jini mahaba ili huyu dada tucheze harusi yake. Toka pesa jini mahaba huyu.
Oh gosh, you guys. So that was crazy. That was crazy, right? So in that video, if you go back to play it, she said at the side of her mouth, she's like shout, shout, shout in Tanzanian language. So people caught that because it was on camera, and Twitter's on fire. Tanzanian people want an apology from her, but this is what she said. She said it was all a misunderstanding, and that the way prophecy works, we cannot understand it. And that she was telling her to shout in spirit. So she was in the spirit realms and was telling her to shout in spirit. So that's what she said. So that was in her defense.
Okay, so that's the toka.
That's what she was saying, toka. The name of the church, however, is called Repohem Church. Yeah, in
Okay, repo him. That sounds like they need to repo her from being a pastor. That's what it sounds like.
The license.
They need to repo. Like how in America, in case our viewers don't understand, in America, when you go, finance a car, you're not paying for it. The repo man comes and he takes the car away from you. So they need to repo her prophecy and her pastor's license. How dare they ask for an apology?
That's what I was
saying. How dare they ask for an apology?
Yeah.
What they need to do is shut her church down.
Stop going.
Stop going to her church. Clearly, it's fake.
But you know that before the toka and the shout, I could already see a movie scene, a script and everything. You saw the way the guy stood up, the lady stood up the first time.
Yeah.
Just like, cut, bam. Again, act 1, scene 1.
That's how it looks like, right?
She stood up so fast.
There was an issue like this in Nigeria as well that they actually asked them, have you met me before? Do you know me? Is this not the first time? And then of course this is somebody they paid off the street and they're like, yeah, we talked in your office.
The person will go away. No, I heard some churches even in Nigeria, they actually pay people to sit on wheelchair. They come to the front for miracles.
It's a whole production.
It's a production, complete one. Then the pastor will lay hand and then you
We need to go get some of that snake money.
For me, this was embarrassing. I thought it was very embarrassing. And for it to be Women's Month or whatever the case might be, for her to be doing this, it's such a shame.
But she's not doing it just in Women's Month.
I'm just saying. But then again, too, for her church. But then again, too, for her church to be still running and that many people in that church, that means something is happening and something is
People
going
are
on
go-
right.
It's
People are
amazing how
gone-
everybody
listen.
just sat down and,
That
did you
was
see
what
the
I,
people in the
okay.
church?
What
They just
I
sat
was
down
going to say,
and
what I was going to say is because I go to church. When you walk in a church and God's presence is there,
You feel
like
it.
I'm not even going to lie, I'm not that crazy religious person. I do pray every day, but I don't sit there and read my Bible every day. I don't go up word for word what the Bible says. I'm not going to sit up in here and lie in front like I'm the perfect person. I'm not. I try to be, but I'm not. But when I walk in a church and God's presence is there, I can't even sit. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't know if you know what I mean. Like
Mama
God's
Holy.
presence, no, I'm telling you seriously. Like that's why I'm finicky about the church that I go to, because you walk in the church and you can tell when God's spirit is not there. And watching this, like, for you to be given such an important prophecy, nobody's praying, nobody
Everybody was
has their
just
hands
sitting
up.
down.
Everybody's
Like
sitting
they're
down
watching
watching
a
it like a
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's that?
Yeah,
Exactly.
there was something fishy going.
Would you go to a church like that?
I would not. Like, actually, churches like that kind of freak me out. I don't believe that we are in that spiritual realm as a society, as a world at whole, where miracles can happen at that level anymore. You understand that we have the power. Do you understand? The Bible tells us that we have the power to move mountains and raise up the dead and things like that. But I think there's too much of a disconnect for it to happen, and it happened like this. Listen, if it was a true miracle, real miracles were happening, you don't broadcast it. I don't think it's going to be broadcast like this because it seems set up for show. A true miracle is something that...
Because they want to reach the masses, though, because somebody probably sitting at home watching it and probably going through the same thing that the woman was going through. And when they see stuff like that, they're like, okay, I have hope, I have faith, and it will work for me. And I think that's why they do broadcast.
Okay, think relate it back to when Jesus was performing miracles.
There was no cameras.
No, but Jesus, but he was going around, but he wasn't going around saying, hey, y'all, I perform miracles and whatever. He goes to where and he sees the need and he performs the miracle as needed.
Yeah.
If she was a real prophetess, she would be moving around performing the miracles as needed.
Yeah.
The Spirit will lead her to where she needs to perform the miracles, not to set a center stage, have banner and
Not
say,
a center stage.
come for your miracle here.
this
And then
thing.
guess what? The problem I have with things like this is that money is involved.
Oh, definitely.
Do you understand? Like,
definitely.
if you want, sometimes they will even it's straight by pastor. Oh, you want your miracle? What are you
Who is
dropping
that
for?
main pastor in Nigeria? Joshua.
TB Joshua.
TB Joshua.
Yes.
Talking about craziness that happened in church. There's a lot of craziness that happened in that church. So, for some reason, Nigerians, you guys have a lot of these things going on.
Yeah,
Not Nigerian, but she's Tanzanian. But in Nigeria too, there's a lot of pastors.
Is
here.
it not money making venture?
It is a
Please,
money
I'm
making
done with
business.
Nigeria.
Listen,
Just
that's
leave
what
Nigeria.
I always say. I always say on this show that we should start a church.
Yeah, she always does preach that.
You should be
Start
the
a
pastor.
church.
Hey!
I think Odera.
Yes.
I think so. I
My
think you'll be.
people, you
I'll
are
be the
blessed.
assistant pastor.
I'll be your
I'll be the
interpreter.
assistant.
You
And you
are
can
blessed.
be a
Blessed,
listening.
my
No, I'll
people.
just be a chorister. I'll just sing at
I'll
the
play
church.
the
You are
instrument.
blessed and lifted, my people.
Funny enough, do you know this church thing is getting too much these days. Recently on social media, there was a line of people in a church with their international passport.
We
And this
spoke
time
about it.
around,
We
no,
just
this time
spoke
around
about
they were
it.
saying the country they want to go to. You, Canada.
We were-
You, London.
No, it is
You.
crazy. It is
Really?
crazy. Yes, yes.
And I think that speaks to the gullible
I
minds
just
of
need somebody to
Africans.
make 30 billion appear in my accounts. That's
Oh my
all.
goodness. All right, so let's
send
we're
me
gonna
to the church that
we're
I
gonna
need to
go
to.
though.
Let the viewers write down the church I need to go to.
Yes.
I will take my bank statement and just put it there, and I need that $30 billion to appear in my account.
All right, you heard her. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts on these topics. This it's been good. All right, we're gonna go. ABS show. You're watching MinaTV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.